TikTok, TikTok, TikTok. The clock is ticking on TikTok right now. And for everybody who may be living under a rock, they're trying to vote by January 19th on whether or not to ban TikTok unless the company, it's called ByteDance, decides to sell it. China owns it. They're saying it violates freedom of speech. But the United States government is saying, hey, national security risk, and that overrides freedom of speech. And so this is where we're at here in terms of TikTok being banned and what that would mean for all of the people on the application who use the app. I know I have a TikTok and I post these videos from YouTube on here just to get traffic to my YouTube channel. I don't do the short form content on there like that. I just upload the YouTube videos. And they say if it is banned, you can still go to it and open the app, but the functionality won't be the same because it won't get updates and the video quality won't be good. I really feel for the people who make their living off of TikTok. Like they said, it's not just for people who on there just making dance videos, it's people who pay their bills using that. And I read two stories of some individuals in Chicago and LA. One guy's 21, he was working at Starbucks in Chicago. He started making beauty videos on TikTok and was able to move from his parents' home into his own apartment and leave Starbucks. And now that's in jeopardy. He started telling his TikTok followers, he's got 500,000 of them now, to come over to YouTube and Instagram, where he's doing Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts, but that's not monetized at the moment. So this can affect his income. There was another lady in LA, she's 27, and she pays her income through TikTok. And now these two, like many others, are in jeopardy of, missing out on income if they ban TikTok. So my heart really goes out to them, since this is how they pay their bills and make a living, doing the short form content. And so I don't know the security risk that it poses. I believe the United States government think China is taking information from the US through TikTok. So they look at, is it some type of maybe spy situation? And so this is the reason for the possible ban. So I don't think ByteDance is going to sell like the United States wants them to. So I think it will end up being banned on January 19th. Unfortunately, for the creators on there that are monetized and, that's their business and their livelihood. Like I just told you, those two stories, and, it's, it's a mess. And so, is actually becoming a reality, at this point. This is the closest we've been to TikTok being banned. And so we just have to see what happens. They only got 6 days left. Today is the 13th of January. So next Sunday, the 19th, the ban will be in effect. And so, do you make money on TikTok? Let me know down in the comments. Other creators on here, if you do use TikTok, are you just using it for, making dance content? You just having some fun? But to the people who really are paying their bills using TikTok and creating the short form content, how, do you have a backup plan? How do you feel it's going to affect you? Do you have a mailing list just to send out to all of your followers so they can follow you over to other platforms? Do you have your own website? Just a contingency plan when they decide to shut down any of these platforms, because YouTube is a big platform where people get monetized at, which I use, and they could, you see this with TikTok, they can shut down any of this at any time, or at least just stop allowing people to get paid. And so now everybody just on here doing it because they love to do it without the payment. And so, that becomes another thing there. So, looking at TikTok, hey, if they feel it's violating something, they could easily take down YouTube, take down Twitch, whatever the case may be. So I think we should all keep our eyes, especially people who upload content, whether it be on YouTube or Instagram, on what's happening with TikTok and what can happen if they feel that it's violating something. In this case, the argument is national security risk with TikTok. So, the clock is ticking. Again, my heart goes out to those that are using TikTok to pay their bills. That's what they're doing. And then, now trying to find a different platform and then get monetized on that or sell their products on that because you moving them away from TikTok. The guy from Chicago, he said he doesn't feel that all 500,000 of his followers will follow him to Instagram and YouTube. So that definitely hurts him, financially, unless ByteDance agrees to sell. Like I said, I don't think they will. They're arguing it violates the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, freedom of speech, again. But when we talk about freedom of speech and being able to say what we want, when the argument is national security, they will take freedom of speech away under the disguise of we're protecting everyone. So it's a good argument by ByteDance, but security trumps freedom of speech. And that's just how it is. And so that's something we have to be mindful of as well. So yeah, I'm reading a little bit more. Yeah, they own TikTok. They're headquartered in China. And they 170 million people in America, they say, use the TikTok app every month. So that's a lot. And so that's a lot of, money people will be missing out on if the ban goes through on January 19th. So again, if you use TikTok to make a living, if you use TikTok to make money, let me know down in the comments how this is affecting you. Do you have a plan just in case they shut it down, and how you're going to continue to make your money and move your followers over? Like I said, a mailing list is always great. That way you always have contact with the people who, are subscribed to you, following you, whichever words you want to use. So in case they kick you off a platform or they take the platform away, you still have your audience. And that's the main thing there. So then you can still make money that way, instead of just being comfortable and thinking that they'll never take these things away. So that's definitely something, to keep an eye out on. And we'll see how this case goes. It's 6 days away. Let me know down in the comments if you use TikTok to make a living. And if you do, what's your backup plan? Like, share, and subscribe. The channel is Facts of Feelings, all one word, no spaces. Put that in a YouTube search. Facts of Feelings, no spaces, and my channel comes right up. I'm on TikTok too, but like I said, my main thing is YouTube. Subscribe to this channel and let me know what you all think. Freedom of speech versus national security. What wins out? Is the United States government right? Is ByteDance, who owns TikTok, right? Which side are you on? Let me know. I'm out. Have a good one.